So Mike, you're a vegan. Mm-hmm. How does it feel to be one of the most hated people in America?
It feels great. I mean, all that attention. You know?
If you're a meat eater and you meet a vegan, you may want to ask this question posed in My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
He doesn't eat meat.
What do you mean he don't eat no meat?
I'll take the smug vegan answer first.
Mike is a vegan who saw the legume light years ago. The former chicken nugget eater developed an online following to educate others about his vegan lifestyle, all while making fun of himself in the process.
You know, I'm not really like a huge fan of the term vegan. I prefer plant-based.
He's a likable guy, so in this Asking for a Friend, we want to know, why do people hate vegans?
So there's this sort of like social idea of like vegans are these smug, annoying people that are super brazen, and yes, some of them are super brazen, and those are the ones you hear about. That vegans are not normal, that they're like crazy fringe people that are like...
And like his pants are strictly potato skins.
Exactly.
Mike initially went vegan to improve his health, but said he developed higher environmental and ethical standards as a result of going all veg. Lucky for me, he's used to dealing with outspoken omnivores.
So I guess like if you were to see me eating a nice steak, I'm wearing a bib, I look like Carrie at prom, you know, like what goes through your mind? Yeah, just cut.
I mean, it's interesting because like I look at everyone as like where I was before I was vegan, so I can be like disgusted and be like mad at somebody for eating animals, but it's sort of just like, don't do that to yourself and don't do that to them, you know?
And what's the motivation behind that?
Now I realize that like how much I care about animals, like it's easy to realize that I was exploiting them.
Do you understand the argument where someone's like, if I have salmon, like I really didn't impact that animal's life that much?
Either way, you're paying. I mean, every time you're like buying food, you know, you're paying the person that produced it. And if they're, you know, if they have a salmon farm and they're, you know, killing the salmon to eat it, like the salmon has to die for you to eat it.
Why do you think people don't make that connection? I feel like when I like get a filet of fish at McDonald's, I'm not crying, you know, sadness because someone died.
I hate to
they're
say
tears
it.
of joy. Really.
It's like people don't want to make the connection, and businesses know that.
Can you love animals and still eat animal products?
Yeah, the idea is, why love an animal, wear another one, and you know, eat another one? It's just a little inconsistent. Just logically, it's inconsistent. Like if you really love animals, love all animals.
So I mean, like, since no one would eat like their pet dog in America, I mean,
I hope.
Should people start having like pet cows to really like fill that void?
I think that would help. I mean, people don't. One of the most.
Here's Bessie.
Here's Bessie. Yeah.
Walking her down Michigan Ave. Last meal, you're on death row. Probably for being vegan.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
So what is your last meal?
Yeah, we've taken a turn for the worst as a culture. Yeah. This is the hardest question anyone's ever asked me. It would probably just be like I don't know why I want to say like pasta.
Pasta sans cheese, though.
Pasta sans cheese, yeah. I don't even think about cheese and pasta anymore.
See that, like literally I had pasta last night with a 4-cheese sauce, and they were ravioli stuffed with cheese.
Well, if I want it to be creamy, I'd just throw in some like creamy nutty sauce.
I'm just so uneducated on like the power of nuts.
So many ways, yeah. No, and the ways that, I mean, it's...
Maybe I'm not, I don't
No, I know about nuts.
What offends you most about people who really go in on vegans?
I think it's this double standard where it's like, you can be a total douche to a vegan and it's totally cool. But then the moment like a vegan reacts or says something that can be interpreted as like smug, then they're like the worst person ever.
You're a minority.
Exactly, and anywhere there are like ideas clashing, especially between a minority and a majority, that's when people get really bad ideas of people.
So let's try understanding our plant-based diet peers, because bacon and broccoli can live together in harmony. For Newsy, I'm Cody LaGrow.